Good morning, good evening, or good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. My name is Sebastian Jimenez, and I am fired up to share with you stuff that companies hate talking about. In fact, I don't think there's anyone in the industry right now who is going to share what we are sharing. We're going to identify the red flags of the network marketing industry. Because although this industry is one of the greatest industries on the planet, there are many pitfalls that distributors are unaware of. We're going to bring the truth back to the industry so that we can revolutionize this industry and once again restore the name. I need to pay credit where credit is due. We have learned some of the things we're going to discuss with you today from the #1 rated compensation plan expert on the planet, Ramin Mezgarlu. Simply put, if you don't know how to read your pay plan, your network marketing business is in serious trouble. Not only am I fired up about the topic of revealing, some of the insider secrets of this industry, I'm also excited to have with me two dynamic leaders who have been absolutely crucial to this industry and who are going to be crucial moving forward with regards to restoring the industry back to good name. And these two young gentlemen have been serious contributors to this industry and have developed themselves and their businesses all over the world. So first and foremost, I want to introduce you to Eddie Brenes. Eddie came from a construction background, was working 40, 50, 60 hours a week, realized that, although he may have been working harder than his colleagues, was still getting paid the same, decided to leave the construction industry, and now has launched business all over the world. He's been a top trainer, one of the most influential people when it comes to personal development, and an absolute genius for marketing his business online and offline. So Eddie, I want to introduce you here, and the call is yours.
Wow. I am absolutely revved up about this call today. Like Sebastian said, not a lot of people talk about this type of topic in this industry because people don't want to talk about their income disclosure. Companies do not like that. They're actually scared of that. And, like I said, one of my visions is to really educate this industry and revolutionize the industry as a whole. So I want to introduce you to one of my greatest partners here, Tyler Cabral. I've learned so much from him. He comes from the same background as I do, in construction, and he saw something bigger than himself. He saw a vision to really help people. He saw something that could create wealth and abundance, not just for him but for other people. And one of the things that I've learned from him is actually how to genuinely converse with people and how to really build and trust. He's done a very great job on doing so. So here we go. Tyler Cabral is going to be on this call with us as well.
All right. Thank you, Eddie, for the phenomenal introduction. And, I'm briefly going to explain to you guys, what we'll be learning today. First of all, how to identify the industry's red flags to avoid wasting time and money. Second of all, the 3 vital statistics that will determine the company's success. And third, why 97% of people fail and why you don't have to be one of them.
All right, so let's jump right into it. So red flag number 1, ranks. This is a great topic to talk about. So when you're looking at different companies and analyzing different compensation plans, a question you want to ask yourself is, does my compensation plan have ranks? So one thing to know about ranks is they're strategically placed by companies just to restrict the compensation plans and to have members requalify every month just to maximize their commissions. See, the rank is the single biggest liability to the distributor's income, as they need to attain and sustain dozens of levels to maximize their commissionable volume income. See, ranks provide the company full control of where to flow the allocated commission funds. So why work a pay plan where you have to achieve certain ranks just to unlock and increase that payment?
it is so true. It's such a misconception that it's for, recognition and prestige, when in actuality it's just restricting funds. This brings me to my second point, which is levels. Basically, if you think about levels, you're leaving money on the table once again. Why this is a red flag is that most people in their pay plans actually have a restriction on how many levels they get paid down to. If your income is being cut off on a certain pay level, then you're going to find yourself missing out on money, and you're never going to get paid out on it. For sake of the example, let's take a look here. That's you get paid to level 1 and level 2. As you will find, the majority of your distributors are in the lower levels, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We know that if you're going to build this business long term, the majority of your people will be in these lower levels. Thus, if you're only getting paid out to level 2, but everyone's on level 7, you're missing out on so much income. And we see this time and time again. People have no idea that there's a cutoff on levels, and thus are leaving money on the table every single month, every single year, and this is why they hop from company to company over and over again.
Awesome. So red flag number 3 is volume being flushed. And guys, this is volume that we work hard every single day, every single hour for. Why do we want our volume to be flushed? We don't. We want that volume because the volume is what we get paid out on, right? So, it's like flushing our money down the toilet. Is that what we want? No. So, these are some questions we ask ourselves. Does your compensation plan flush volume? Does it flush volume after you reach a certain payout? Does your compensation plan flush volume after a certain period? Does your compensation plan have a block on the volume that can accumulate? Is there a maximum to how much volume can carry over?
Wow, well said, Tyler. You're totally right about the flushing of volume. It's like people stealing from us. All these companies are doing is literally stealing from you, from your pocket. So red flag number 4 is bonus filled plans. So, another question to ask yourself when you're looking at your compensation plan is my pay plan mostly commission-based or bonuses? Now, I bet you a lot of you are confused on this. So let's go through this slowly. So payout allocations and bonuses make the company rich. Not you rich, the company rich. If your compensation plan is filled with bonuses, it's literally like having a sales job. Now, payout allocations and commissions make the distributors rich. Continually. See the difference there? Payout and bonuses, company rich. Payout and allocations, or payout and commissions, make the distributor rich. So, number 1, bonuses must be qualified and requalified monthly, as opposed to commissionable volume that is permanent and do not require requalification. Now, bonuses are most often not to infinity, as they are called. Most companies who offer infinity bonuses offer a breakaway bonus system that pays you to infinity until the next person in your team who reaches your level, and you lose that bonus to the new promoted distributor. So, although it is called infinity, it is not, because as soon as your people catch up to your rank, you lose that bonus on that entire rank. So, example, ABC Company has 20 ways to earn commissions, and 19 of them are bonuses and 1 is in commissions. So what does that equal? 1% payout, and that is a game over clause. So think about it, guys. If your compensation plan is frontlined with bonuses and the rest is commissions, that's a game over clause. Because we got in this industry to create residual income. Bonuses don't offer residual income. Commissionable volume offers residual income. Think about it.
Great. So this brings us to our next topic, which is the number of legs to build. Depending on your pay plan, whether it's Starship, Breakaway, Binary, this will vary. However, what is important to understand is that the legal minimum of legs to build is 2. So if you're building any more than 2 legs, essentially what you're doing is working way harder than you need to. 5 legs is easier to build than 10, 3 is easier to build than 5, and 2 is easier than 3. Regardless of what your company tells you, 2 legs is always easier. Why we know this to be true is that longevity, so your business lasting long term and people staying in this business, is built in depth. The deeper you build, the stronger your organization is. What I mean by this is, let's say you wanted to join 10 people and you had to build 10 legs. You would take person 1, put him on leg 1. Person 2, put him on leg 2. Person 3, put him on leg 3. All the way to 10 legs and 10 people on each leg. What you will find is that these people are stranded on these legs, meaning there's no volume generated below them, and if there's no volume or revenue generated below them, why do they want to continue in this business? What's in it for them? They're not seeing results, they'll quit, they'll jump to the latest, greatest company, and we see this time and time again. The opposite side of the spectrum is if you only had to build 2 legs. You take those same 10 people, you put person 1, person 2, person 3, person 4, person 5 on leg 1, and same thing on the other leg, and now those people see volume generated below them, and if they see volume generated below them, they're making money, and if your people are making money or set up powerfully to make money, they're going to stay with you in the company and continue to build.
Excellent. Well said, Sebastian. And, red flag number 6, this is, something I love to tell people about. It's the car programs. All these companies have these wonderful car programs, but you know what? The best part is it's not a true car program. These companies, it's like they're holding a gun to your head. You're signing your name on the lease. Sorry. If you don't keep the qualification, you end up with the payments for the car, and these cars aren't cheap, so thousands of lawsuits from distributors suing the company for the car program. Like I said, whose name's on the lease? Yours or the company? And what happens if you don't maintain the qualifications? Like I said, you're the one taking over the lease.
And we've seen it time and time again with people repossessing cars, and Tyler, you would know that, luxury cars are definitely costly. I mean, you drive a beautiful Audi, so imagine if your whole team fell apart and you had to pay for that. Obviously quite expensive, and this is why we've seen time and time again where this can be a detriment.
Alright, so red flag number 7 is payout on legs. Alright, so ask yourself, does your company pay you out on all your legs? So, one leg will always, think about this, one leg will always be stronger than the other. And distributors find themselves always chasing after the larger leg to get paid in full. Now, the one thing about binaries is, like I mentioned, one leg will always be stronger than the other. So you're always constantly trying to catch up to the other, and that could actually destroy one of your good members on that leg. That let's say you do have a very, very strong builder on one certain leg. Well, that could be detrimental to your compensation plan, because now you want to sabotage his success because you're trying to catch up to that pay leg. So now let's look at another very important part about payout on legs, and it's one of my favorite, and it's the payout variable. So ask yourself, or look at your income disclosure of your company, and ask them, is it 50-50 or is it 1/3, 2/3 only? So if it's 50-50 or 1/3, 2/3 or 2/3, 1/3, you got to realize that you're only getting paid on either the 1/3, 2/3 or 2/3, 1/3. Why be part of a compensation plan that only pays out either or, when you can be part of a compensation plan that pays 50-50, 1/3, 2/3, and even 2/3, 1/3? By doing this, you will now have your commissions quicker, and by having them quicker, you can see your team succeed a lot faster as well.
Absolutely. I mean, having one would you rather only have one combination or variety? Obviously, a variety makes your job much easier. This brings me to one of the last slides here, and I mean, we have an exciting piece of information and news actually to share with you at the end of the call. But right now, I want to share the 3 most vital statistics. The first is earning per distributor. The DSA average, if you Google it, especially for health wellness companies, is about $1 per distributor. So that means to make residual income, you need a team of 10,000. For the average person, making a team or sponsoring a team of 10,000 people is virtually impossible, especially now that we've uncovered all these pitfalls in pay plans. So, would you rather build a team of 10,000 people to make $10,000 a month when you can find a company who has a much higher earning per distributor and make that same type of income with perhaps 800 people, 1,000 people? I would much rather build a team of 1,000 that pays me $10,000 a month than build a larger team of 10,000 to make $10,000 every single month. Brings me to my second ratio, which is the monthly reorder ratio. In this company, you have customers and distributors every single month reordering, whether it's the juices, products. We see all different types of product lines. What we found is that, especially if it's consumable, people don't want to stay on it that long. I mean, they already have so many of these products, they don't need any more, or a new company comes out with better products and they leave. DSA average is 6%. So, what you need to do is find a company like we've done that has much higher ratios. You know, why be a part of a company that only 6% reorder? That's basically, if you were to go out and have 100 customers and distributors, only 6 of them at the end of the year would reorder. Bringing me to the last point, which is retention. This is how many people stay on your team after 1 year. According to the DSA average, it's 10%. Guys, if you've been on Facebook, you know this to be true. People are literally jumping from company to company all the time because the retention is so poor and there's just so much competition now, making it very hard. Unless you have found a company that has zero competition and much higher ratios than the ones you see there, it is going to be increasingly difficult to live the dream that the network marketing industry offers.
All right, guys, and this brings us to our last slide for the call. This is our trade up promotion program, and this is for all you people in the industry, whether it's MLM, network marketing, direct sales, whatever it is. If you find that these red flags, that these pitfalls are coming up with your compensation plan, then we have something for you to start your dreams today and receive up to $1,000 credit and be able to recoup your business investments.
Wow, so that means if you or someone you know started a company with maybe, it was a health company or shake company or a different company and didn't make any money with them, we are offering to you a $1,000 credit to get your money back from that company and restart your new career in a company that is proven to last, will pay you, and most importantly, is on a path for longevity, offering true residual income. So with that being said, guys, on behalf of Tyler and myself and Eddie, we want to thank you for watching this training. And if you know anyone who has